In the electric atmosphere of a packed arena in Riyadh, the stage is set for a clash that has the boxing world buzzing. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican superstar, steps onto the scale at a lean 159.75 pounds, his chiseled frame draped in a sleek white and gold outfit. Flanked by his trusted trainers, Chepo and Eddie Reynoso, Canelo exudes a quiet confidence, his eyes locked on the task ahead. The weigh-in is a spectacle, with a massive crowd on its feet, their anticipation palpable. According to Showtime stats, this fight is one of the most eagerly awaited in recent memory, and the energy in the arena reflects that. Canelo's opponent, William Skull, the unbeaten Cuban IBF champion, is no less determined. Known as El Indomable, Skull brings a unique Cuban boxing style that has made him a formidable force. At the weigh-in, he stands tall, his demeanor calm but resolute, a stark contrast to the roaring crowd. Canelo's professional record is a testament to his dominance. 61 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws, with 39 knockouts. He's faced a who's who of boxing greats, Floyd Mayweather, Gennady Golovkin, Sergey Kovalev, and Caleb Plant, among others, across multiple weight classes. His resume is decorated with titles and defining moments, each fight a step toward cementing his legacy as one of the sport's all-time greats. Now, at 34, he's chasing another milestone, undisputed status at super middleweight, a feat he's achieved before and is determined to reclaim. This fight against Skull is a critical juncture, not just another title defense but a statement in a career built on defying expectations. Skull, on the other hand, is a relative newcomer to the global spotlight. His record stands at an unblemished 23-0, with 9 knockouts, a ledger that speaks to his skill and discipline. His most recent victory, a decision over Vladimir Shishkin in October 2024, earned him the IBF super middleweight title, the same belt Canelo once held before vacating it to pursue other challenges. That history adds a layer of tension to this matchup. For Skull, this isn't just about defending his belt. It's about proving he belongs among the elite by defeating the man who discarded that title as if it were inconsequential. At 32, Skull is hungry, driven by a journey that saw him flee Cuba and cross borders to chase his dreams. His story is one of grit and sacrifice, and he carries it into the ring with a quiet intensity. The build-up to this fight has been charged with verbal sparring and bold predictions. Canelo has been unrelenting in his confidence, vowing to punish Skull in the ring. "He's going to eat punches," Canelo said at a press conference, his tone sharp and unyielding when asked about Skull's claim that he'd eat well on fight night. It's the kind of cold, calculated threat that has become Canelo's trademark. He's never been one for empty bravado. Every word is a reminder that the ring is where truths are revealed. For Canelo, this fight is more than a defense of his WBA, WBC, and WBO titles. It's his first bout outside North America, a historic moment in his career, and the opening chapter of a new 4-fight deal under a Saudi Arabian promotional banner. The stakes are immense, and Canelo's focus is razor-sharp. Skull, by contrast, has kept his responses measured, almost detached. He doesn't engage in the taunts or hype, preferring to let his strategy speak for itself. "I fled Cuba, crossed borders, and now I'm here to win," he said in a rare moment of openness, encapsulating his journey in a single line. His Cuban boxing style, marked by slick footwork, precise counterpunching, and defensive mastery, presents a unique challenge. Canelo acknowledges Skull's skill, noting his talent and discipline, but remains unfazed. "I've been in with all kinds of styles," Canelo said. "I adapt to any fighter." It's a bold claim, but one backed by years of experience against the best in the sport. The betting odds reflect Canelo's status as the favorite, with Las Vegas listing him at -600, a line that suggests a comfortable victory. Analysts point to Canelo's power, experience, and ability to control the ring as key advantages. His fights are rarely easy, but he has a knack for finding a way to win, whether by knockout or decision. Yet, there's a growing chorus of voices warning against underestimating Skull. David Morrell, an unbeaten Cuban fighter and rising star, has been vocal in his support for his compatriot. "Skull is very strong, very dedicated, and disciplined," Morrell said, predicting that if the judges are fair, Skull could pull off a monumental upset. Morrell's words carry weight, given his own pedigree and his upcoming fight against David Benavidez, another name in Canelo's orbit. Adding intrigue to the narrative is a controversial story from Nigel Benn, a former champion and father of welterweight contender Conor Benn. Nigel recently claimed that Skull struggled in a sparring session against Conor, looking exhausted by the 4th round and failing to come out for the 8th. He was sitting on the ropes, tired, Nigel said, painting a picture of a fighter who might not have the stamina for a grueling 12-round battle. The story has sparked debate, with skeptics pointing to the size difference. Skull is significantly larger than Conor Benn, and the context of sparring during an intense training camp. Sparring is sparring, one analyst noted. It's not the fight. Everyone has off days. Skull's supporters dismiss the story as noise, insisting that his preparation for Canelo has been meticulous. Canelo's fans, meanwhile, are unwavering in their belief. Social media is abuzz with prayers and proclamations of his invincibility. "Pray for Canelo, bro," one fan posted, while another declared, "Canelo will never lose. Turkey needs him to win." The reference to Turkey is Turki Alalshik, the Saudi boxing promoter whose ambitious vision for the sport includes a potential Canelo-Terence Crawford megafight in September 2025. That clash, pitting Canelo against the undisputed welterweight champion moving up in weight, is already being hyped as a legacy-defining moment. But for that blueprint to materialize, Canelo must first get past Skull. A loss would disrupt the carefully laid plans, derail the Crawford fight, and hand Skull a victory that would reverberate across the sport. Skull knows he's the underdog, but he carries himself with the poise of a man who's faced adversity before. His amateur background, honed in Cuba's rigorous boxing system, gives him a technical edge that few can match. His professional fights, while not against the same caliber of opponents as Canelo's, have showcased his ability to outbox and outlast. His win over Shishkin was a masterclass in patience and precision, earning him the IBF title and this shot at Canelo. "He's a champion," Canelo said of Skull, a rare acknowledgement of his opponent's credentials. But Canelo quickly added, "I want to be undisputed again, and this is a good match for me right now." The fight's backdrop in Riyadh adds another layer of significance. For Canelo, it's a chance to fulfill a dream of fighting in a new country, bringing his brand of boxing to a global audience. The Saudi boxing scene, fueled by Alalshik's investments, has become a hub for marquee matchups, and this event is no exception. The arena is a sea of Canelo fans, their chants of "Canelo, Canelo," echoing through the night. Yet, Skull has his supporters too, particularly among those who admire his underdog story and believe in his potential to shock the world. As the fight approaches, predictions vary widely. Some see Canelo dominating, perhaps stopping Skull in the later rounds, 8, 9, or 10, according to one analyst. Others caution that Skull's elusiveness and counterpunching could make it a closer fight than expected. "Canelo's in a small decline," one observer noted, pointing to recent fights that have been competitive, if not razor-thin. "Skull's hungry, and this is his moment." The Cuban's lack of knockout power, only 9 in 23 wins, suggests he'll rely on outboxing Canelo, a tall order against a fighter known for cutting off the ring and landing punishing body shots. The shadow of Terence Crawford looms large over this fight. A Canelo victory sets the stage for a blockbuster showdown, a clash of two pound-for-pound greats that could define the super middleweight division. Amir Khan, who has faced both Canelo and Crawford, recently praised Crawford's intelligence, speed, and underrated power. "He has it all," Khan said, hinting at the challenge Canelo might face if he gets past Skull. But for now, Skull is the immediate obstacle, a fighter who refuses to be overlooked. "I could have had the Skull fight," Edgar Berlanga claimed, revealing that Skull had been in talks with him before Canelo stepped in. Berlanga's comments underscore the perception that Skull was a fallback option, a narrative Skull is eager to dismantle. In the end, this fight is a study in contrasts. Canelo, the battle-tested veteran, carries the weight of a legacy and the expectations of a global fanbase. Skull, the unbeaten challenger, embodies the hunger of a man with nothing to lose and everything to prove. The ring, as Canelo often says, is where the truth comes out. It doesn't care about records, stories, or future plans. It's just two men, their gloves, and a test of skill and will. Canelo promises it'll be different for Skull, a warning laced with menace. Skull, calm and strategic, insists he's ready for the moment. Some are already looking ahead to Canelo's next chapter, while others wonder if Skull can rewrite the script. The bell will ring in Riyadh, and the world will watch. Will Canelo's reign continue, or will Skull's Cuban grit steal the night?